Chapter April 4th Fools. On Friday, April 1st, on the way to school, Michael went with his friend Tom to the local prank shop. They had a huge sale on pranks. At school, at 2 p.m., in the auditorium, there is a prank show and whoever wins gets $300. Tom bought a whoopee cushion and cards. Michael saw the only thing he could afford was a fake spider. Michael called the cashier an old man after buying his fake spider and Tom's stuff. Michael wasn't too worried about the prank shop as much as he was worried about a bully named Ralph. He got called up to 3rd grade. He is tall, fat and bald. He picks on Michael for being thinner than he is because he is jealous. Ralph and Michael both crush on Melissa, but she prefers Michael over Ralph. At breakfast, at the school's cafeteria at 7:45 a.m., Ralph seen Michael sitting with Melissa. Melissa called Ralph a fatso. Ralph punched Melissa. Ralph got lunch detention and Melissa went to the nurse's office. Tom said he'll be Michael's partner in card tricks. The substitute teacher is Mr. Gray from 4th grade. Mr. Gray is strict. Mrs. Sweeney is sick. Also, the 4th graders got a day off because they were well behaved. Before class, Tom put a whoopee cushion on the teacher's chair. When the teacher sat down, there was a fart sound. The students laughed. Mr. Gray looked through the surveillance camera. It showed Tom putting a whoopee cushion on the seat at 7:52 a.m. It also showed Ben in the teacher's lounge at 7:54 a.m. putting hot sauce in the principal Mr. Haynes' coffee while Mr. Haynes was in the bathroom. At 8:01 a.m., the principal ate his blueberry muffin and sipped his coffee. He immediately spit it out. Just as he dumped his coffee, Mr. Gray called the principal and told him that Ben did it. Ben was suspended for 2 weeks and Tom was sent to detention for the day. Michael thought, well, there goes my plans. Now how am I supposed to win? Michael realized just before breakfast, Ralph stole Tom's pack of cards when they fell out of his backpack. At lunch in the cafeteria, there was a food fight. Sarah gave Michael half of her tuna sandwich, but he spit it out because it had a dead fly in it. At the show, Ralph took a seat after everyone else and sat by Michael. There are 2 acts. First, Sarah put a spider on Betty's head. It was a real one. She was so shocked, she jumped off the stage. Michael remembered he had a fake spider in his pocket. Last, it was Michael's turn. Michael called up Ralph on stage. Michael put the fake spider on Ralph's head, but he knew it was fake, so he shook it off. Everyone booed. Ralph walked closer like he was going to attack Michael. Michael said that he wished Melissa were here. Just then, as a coincidence, she appeared, just like magic. Michael said, I will now make this man disappear. Melissa held up a ruler stick and was going to hit Ralph with it. Ralph ran as fast as he could to his mommy. Everyone cheered. Michael won. He gave the money to Melissa. After school, Michael continued with his schedule. Chapter 5 Baltisaurus the Hideous Monster. On Saturday, May 7th, Michael woke up, called Ben and Tom invited them his house, but Michael's parents and Daniela were gone. There was a note. It was from a scary ex-teacher of Michael who was fired because he was too harsh on students and kept sending Michael in timeouts in the isolation room for the slightest little thing, like not sitting up straight. One day, the kids were too loud and won't hush, so Baltisar, that's his name, chased the students with scissors. Baltisar is called Baltisaurus the Hideous Monster by Melissa and his old students. Baltisaurus said to bring $50 or he'll kill Michael's family. His location is a couple blocks in an old abandoned apartment. Michael decided to have them 4 race to rescue his family and Michael got his $50 he won and Tom's $50 too. Whoever wins, gets to use the fire power, 2nd place gets the poison power, 3rd place gets power boost and power down Baltisaurus. Last place frees the family. The race started at 3 p.m. Michael won because Ben tripped on a shoelace, Tom got hit by a car and was rushed to the hospital. He is expected to survive. Sophie is just little, so she can't run fast. Tom couldn't be there. Mom was locked in a closet full of spiders. Daniela was forced to watch the scary horror movie by Baltasar called Baltasaurus the Hideous Monster. Dad was strapped down in the bathroom and smelled poop from Baltasaurus when he went out for spicy tacos before the kidnapping. At 4 p.m., they three heroes arrived together. Sophie knocked on the door and was going to give Baltasaurus the money, until Michael forced the door open and then Baltasaurus grabbed a knife, but Ben sneaked behind him and attacked him. Ben held him in a submission move he learned from watching wrestling, and Sophie calmly called the cops on Baltasaurus while Michael saved his family and flushed the poop down the toilet. The cops arrived in no time. One arrested Baltasaurus and the other took the family to Michael's house. At 5 p.m. was dinner. Dad was happy the salad was all his. Mom tried to steal Michael's backpack. Sophie tried to kiss Ben, but he said she is not his type and he ran home. After dinner, at 5:30 p.m. they partied because Baltasaurus will probably be in prison forever. At 7 p.m. they went to a basketball game. Their favorite team won. At 9 p.m. they watched a movie called The Sewer Monster that is rated R. At 10:45 p.m. was bedtime. All in all, Michael thought it was a weird, yet terrific day. Mom, Dad, and Sophie came into his room. Dad is thinking, could this door taste good? Mom threw Michael onto his bed. Michael is just happy that his family is safe. Phew. That was scary. He thought. Mom and Dad left the room and turned out the lights. They all fell asleep at 11:30 p.m.